I'm not a lawyer, but a 31-year-old Atlanta woman has just been charged for making a false call to 911, which resulted in the death of Atlanta rapper Young Scooter. Let me give you a quick recap to get caught up on this story. Last Friday, news hit that Atlanta rapper Young Scooter had passed away. According to Atlanta police, a woman called 911 to report seeing a woman being drugged without clothes on and some men with some weapons and some other stuff. Here is some of that 911 call.
Atlanta 911 operator 8715. What is the location of your emergency?
There was literally a shooting. The house, literally the neighbors next door, the house of the address that I just gave you, the 273. There is literally a whole domestic dispute going on. There's like 7 guys that live in this house. I'm the neighborhood watch, and basically like I said, these guys they're like selling drugs in and out of the house. All you see is guys coming in and out of the house with guns and stuff. They holding guns in the air. I'm not sure if they're pimping, but it's the situation that's going on right now. This girl doesn't have on any clothes. They threw her outside. He was fighting the girl. He literally fought the girl. I'm not sure what they was fighting over, if they was fighting over drugs. That's what it sounded like. It sounded like they were fighting over drugs. And then they started shooting. She had someone come over there, and they started shooting. But the house needs to be investigated. They're definitely doing illegal stuff over there, and it's disturbing the area.
Shots were fired?
And the girl is hurt because she was like bleeding profusely, like blood everywhere. Literally fighting. She's trying to get out. He's refusing to let her out. And it's like 7 guys in the house.
Now, during a press conference, Atlanta police say that they came to the house after that call, knocked on the door was shut in their face, and then 2 men fled from the residence. One of those men, being Young Scooter, reportedly jumped a fence, and according to the medical examiner's office, the fence he jumped was a wooden one and somehow punctured his thigh, which resulted in him losing a substantial amount of blood and ultimately losing his life. And as for the naked woman that the caller said she saw was being drugged around, during that press conference, police said they were never able to locate her.
Was the woman injured at all?
So we were not able to locate a female.
You said a dispute started in a car, a moving car? The dispute with
outside of the residence.
Outside of the residence, and then a woman was drugged back into the...
That's what was reported. We have not been able to substantiate any of that, which is also a part of our investigation.
Over the weekend, police announced that they are looking to speak with the woman who made the 911 call, and then a woman named Demi Blanco, who's also apparently on a reality TV show, did an Instagram live claiming she's the one who made the 911 call. And now police have announced that the woman who made that 911 call has now been taken into custody and charged with transmitting a false public alarm, specifically if serious bodily harm or death results from the response of a public safety agency. Did you follow that? If you call police for a fake incident and police come and that results in somebody being injured or dying, you can be charged. You can be charged. This press release goes on to say that Mrs. Spence, the 911 caller, was wanted for her involvement in making a false 911 call regarding a person injured or deceased stemming from a March 28th incident, and she has been transported for processing. March 28th was also Young Scooter's birthday, so he passed away on his birthday. This is such a sad story.
Atlanta 911 operator 8715. What is the location of your emergency?
The location is
27. With a transfer. 1 second, ma'am, for 273 William Nye Drive, Southeast.
273 William Nye?
Yeah.
No, it's 273 William. Oh, you said Nye, NYE, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you, DeKalb. Hello, caller.
You're welcome.
Hi. Do you need police, fire, EMS?
Actually, both. If you could say both. There was literally a shooting. The house, literally the neighbors next door, the house of the address that I just gave you, the 273. There is literally a whole domestic dispute going on. There's like 7 guys that live in this house. And
What's your
then,
name?
I'm sorry. What is my name?
Okay. Tell me exactly what happened.
Okay, so I'm the neighborhood watch, and basically, like I said, these guys they're like selling drugs in and out of the house. All you see is guys coming in and out of the house with guns and stuff. They holding guns in the air, and then it's like, I'm not sure if they're pimping, but it's the situation that's going on right now. This girl doesn't have on any clothes. They threw her outside. He was fighting the girl. He literally fought the girl. I'm not sure what they was fighting over, if they was fighting over drugs. That's what it sounded like. It sounded like they were fighting over drugs. and then they started shooting. She had someone come over there, and they started shooting. But the house needs to be investigated. They're definitely doing illegal stuff over there, and it's disturbing the area.
How many shots were fired?
I would say 3. It was 3 shots.
When did it happen?
It's happening now.
Okay.
So I believe the girl is hurt.
And
they're
you're coming from 273 William Nye Drive?
That's not, yes. And the girl is hurt because she was, like, bleeding profusely, like blood everywhere.
Okay. Do you see or hear anything else?
Yeah, she's trying to get away, and they're holding her. She's being held hostage. Like, they brought her, the guy that was fighting her, she ran outside naked, and then he was fighting her outside. And then there was another commotion. She tried to get away. He dragged her back in the house. So now they're at the door, literally fighting. She's trying to get out, and he's refusing to let her out. And it's like 7 guys in the house.
Okay. Give me one moment.
There's also a child in danger as well because she has a baby.
Okay, you said the female was naked?
Yeah, she's naked and she's bleeding profusely from her head.
Okay. Can you give me a description of the male?
The male is like has like a caramel complexion, low haircut.
Is he black, white, Hispanic, or Asian?
He's black and he drives.
What color shirt and pants do he have on?
Blue, regular blue jeans and like a regular like t-shirt. I'm not sure. I didn't really get Okay, I'm not sure if it was blue or black.
Okay, dark t-shirt. And what about the female?
She's light skinned and she has black hair. She's probably about 5'3", 130 pounds.
What? Okay. And you said she's naked. Okay, give me one moment. Let me get EMS on the line.
Okay.
EMS, what's the address of the emergency?
Hey, Grady, it's Atlanta with a transfer to callers advised in 273 William Nye Drive, Southeast. Let me give you a little bit about what's going on at this location. There's a male at the location that's fighting a female. She is naked. A shooting, shots were fired. About 3 shots were fired.
Repeat the address for me.
273 William Nye, NYE Drive, Southeast.
Oh, okay. Tell me exactly what happened.
Okay, I'll call her and let her know what happened.
Hello.
Well, before I get into that, is this a business house or an apartment?
This is a house, and I think you guys should get here quick because this girl he's really hitting her, and it's a child involved. It's like 7 guys in the house, and they all have guns. You guys need to hurry and get here before she doesn't make it.
Ma'am, we already have help organized for her. What's the phone number you're calling from? Exactly what happened?
There's a situation going on in this house. There's 7 guys that live here, and they're basically, I'm not sure if they're running some type of sex traffic. This individual, she's a 5'2", light-skinned female, black hair. She ran outside naked, bleeding from her face. She tried to get away. She was dragged back into the house, and they're holding her hostage, and then there was a baby involved. So this situation is really serious, and he's punching her. If you guys don't get her, she's going to be really hurt.
Atlanta, what's your operator number?
8715.
And do you already have PD en route?
PD has been notified and it's being started.
Okay, stand by for
What's
fire.
your operator?
I'm
you on fire?
Stand by. I'm not sure if the protocol is requested.
Okay.
Ma'am, are you with the patient now?
No, I'm a neighborhood watch. I'm just literally a neighborhood watch. I'm not in the house.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Okay, no problem. About how old do you think she is?
She has to be about she looks a little underage, but I don't want to say that. Looks can be deceiving. So she's roughly, let's just say between 18 and 21. Somewhere between that.
Is she awake?
What do you mean is she awake? He's beating her bloody.
Conscious?
He's beating her bloody. He's dragged her back in the house.
Is she breathing?
Ma'am, he dragged her back in the house.
Okay, I understand that. I'm going to ask you some more questions. I understand you're not able to see what exactly is going on now, but just answer the questions to the best of your ability.
Okay.
Were any weapons involved?
Everyone in the house has weapons.
Okay.
The 7 guys that live there, they're roommates or something like that. I don't know if all 7 live there, but it's typically about the same amount that's there every day.
Okay. Is there any serious bleeding?
she's bleeding from her face, like the whole front of her face. She's bleeding profusely, and then there's a child involved.
Okay, is she responding normally?
Are you serious, ma'am?
Yes, I'm serious. I need to know for the paramedics if she's completely alert.
How can I assess if she is alert if I just told you they dragged her back in the house?
So like I've asked earlier, just answer to the best of your ability.
She was breathing when she was outside trying to get away.
Hello, caller. If you don't know, you can just say unknown. That'll suffice. Okay.
Okay.
Is she having any difficulty breathing?
I don't know.
Thank you for that. Atlanta's not requesting for fire to go out there.
Okay, we do have PD started to this location. 2 officers are en route.
I'm clear on 2 officers en route. Thank you.
All right, Atlanta's disconnecting. All right, thank you, caller.
Okay, ma'am, I'm sending the paramedics.
The mugshot of Demi Blanco has been released. She has been arrested by the Atlanta Police Department after she admitted to making a false 911 call.
I think you guys should get here quick because this girl he's really hitting her, and it's a child involved.
That resulted in the death of young Scooter.
I was physically abused, so I called to protect myself.
She is 31 and she has been charged with emitting a false public alarm.
There are a lot of questions about that 911 call that led police to the home where rapper Young Scooter was celebrating his 39th birthday Friday night. It's not clear if police ever found the woman the caller claims was being attacked, but now they're looking to track down that caller.
Yesterday, Atlanta PD made an announcement that they had her in custody. It is looking like her mugshot is hitting the streets. Now, I'm not gonna lie, it seems like jail might be a safer place for her than on the streets of Atlanta, because something tells me if she would have run into one of Young Scooter's associates, she would be deleted. In the state of Georgia, transmitting a false public alarm can lead to a felony charge with a mandatory minimum of 5 to 10 years in prison up to $100,000 fine if the false alarm results in serious bodily harm or death. As previously reported, Demi claims that she called 911 because she was actually in danger.
I never had any intentions to get anybody hurt. I was the one that was getting hurt.
During her 911 call, she stated that there was a woman who was derobed in the middle of the street, getting hands laid on her, and a child was involved.
She dragged her back in the house.
She kept urging the police to get there, stating that there were powers around and stating that the situation was escalating. But when the police got there, they only found Young Scooter and another man evading police. They never found a victim and they never found her, the caller, until now. Following the police going to the news saying they were looking for the 911 caller, but they couldn't find them from an emergency number, Demi Blanco spoke out trying to clear her name, but I low-key feel like she incriminated herself.
And I came here to say my truth. That's it. That's all. I don't want no clout.
I'm curious to know what you guys think regarding this. How much time do you guys think Demi Blanco is gonna get? Let me know down in the comments. Peace.
There's a reaction for every action. This is part A. You guys didn't have part A. You guys only had part B. And the narrative, it looks like I was trying to set this man up because you guys don't have part B. I'm giving you part B. I'm giving you what led up to the call. I was physically abused, so I called to protect myself. That's the issue. That's part A. I never had any intentions to get anybody hurt. I was the one that was getting hurt. And I came here to say my truth. That's it. That's all. I don't want no clout. I don't want anything. All these troll pages, y'all don't know me. None of y'all know me at all. At the end of the day, I'm a woman. And I was physically abused multiple times.